What's up everybody, Ernest here, and this time we're gonna talk about the 29 PlayStation 4 games for the month of August 2018. The Playscore is an average of gamer and critic ratings. When a game only reaches the minimum requirement of critic or gamer reviews, it then receives a provisional Playscore. And let's start with Brawlout, a party fighting game where everyone gets to go all out with their fast-paced aerobatics. Select from a cast of quirky characters including indie heroes like Yuka and Laylee, Hyper Light Drifter, and Juan from Guacamelee. It has a provisional play score of 6.48. All-Star Fruit Racing, a fruitastic kart racer for all ages. Drop into vibrant worlds and race with your opponents in monumental jumps, looping bends, and gravity-defying action. It receives a provisional play score of 6.49. Warhammer 40k Inquisitor, Martyr. The Caligari sector awaits and it's ready for purging. This action RPG features a multitude of classes that shape the bigger scale of the Warhammer 40k universe. It has a provisional play score of 6.54. Little Dragon's Cafe. From Yasuhiro Wada, the guy behind the original Harvest Moon, comes a whole new game. Manage your own cafe and explore the world with the help of your domesticated dragons. It has a provisional play score of 6.88. Track Lab. This virtual reality trip takes you into a virtual space full of musical potential. Create music by moving musical building blocks around the environment. Share your masterpiece to the world in this PSVR experience. It has a provisional play score of 6.90. We Happy Few. The psychological horror from Compulsion Games is finally out of its early access shell. A mixed bag at most, it's set in an alternate drug-fueled 1960s England. Fight conformity and make it out alive in its joy-obsessed world. It has a play score of 7.05. Strange Brigade. Strange Brigade takes you to 1930s Egypt. Evade treacherous traps, solve tricky puzzles, take down supernatural forces, and loot ancient artifacts. Go on a spelunking trip with up to 4 of your friends. It has a provisional play score of 7.07. State of Mind, a cyberpunk thriller from Daedalic Entertainment. Play as a young journalist determined to unearth the conspiracies of this dystopian future. With themes such as politics and transhumanism, it's an atmospheric game with a thought-provoking story. It has a provisional play score of 7.28. Madden NFL 19. This annual entry of the American football sports game is now at its 30th installment. EA Tiburon's latest title boasts a handful of improvements and a better football experience for you and your friends. It has a play score of 7.33. Phantom Doctrine, a turn-based strategy game with a story of espionage and intrigue. Set in the year 1983, the Cold War divides the East and the West. As a spy, trust no one and question everything. Humanity rests in your hands, as it has a provisional play score of 7.36. Flipping Death. How does it feel to be Death? This puzzle platformer lets you play as the master of the deceased. Fill in the role of Death and possess the living, aid the dead, and travel between worlds. It has a provisional play score of 7.49. Death's Gambit, a challenging 2D Metroidvania from White Rabbit. Coincidentally enough, you play as an agent of death, similar to our previous game. Fight off the Guardians of the Realm and uncover the secret of immortality. It receives a play score of 7.50. Candleman: The Complete Journey. Spotlighter interactive story-rich indie adventure game is the definitive edition of our little wax figure. The light is your best friend. Venture through the unsettling darkness with just 10 seconds of your power. It has a provisional play score of 7.65. Naruto to Boruto: Shinobi Striker. Bandai Namco's latest Naruto game lets you battle as a team of 4 to compete against other players online. Relive the nostalgia with your favorite Naruto characters and meet the new generation of ninja heroes. It has a provisional play score of 7.71. Arizona Sunshine: Dead Man. This DLC from Vertigo Games zombie shooter packs a mean bite to the PlayStation 4. With VR support, it offers new content with a new online co-op, new missions, and new weapons. It has a provisional play score of 7.75. The Walking Dead: The Final Season, Episode 1, Done Running. The final season of Telltale's most successful series is nearing its end. Clementine's growth as a survivor is continuing to test her limits. Trying to build a life and becoming a leader, she must overcome all obstacles, including the undead infestation. It receives a provisional play score of 7.76. Pro Evolution Soccer 2019. Konami's realistic football game offers a new experience to new and old fans. This year's edition pulls out all the stops to bring you photorealistic moments in 4K HDR, a ground-up remake of their My Club, and individual traits for each star player. It has a play score of 8.18. Donut Country, an unlikely game to appear in our list. This story-based physics puzzle game lets you play as an ever-growing whole. Your job is to devour every object you find and become bigger than ever. Surprisingly though, it works. It has a play score of 8.21. Fire Pro Wrestling World. Spike Chunsoft's grappling game lets you create your own wrestling fantasies. Customize your fighter, mix up the rules of each match, and join tournaments online. It has a play score of 8.25. Shenmue 1 and 2. One of Sega's most requested games gets a re-release. Catering to a whole new generation of gamers, experience the epic story of revenge in its unique open-world element. We can't wait for 3, as these games receive a play score of 8.32. F1 2018. One of the staples of the racing genre makes a return. Codemasters got more exhilarating Formula 1 action up their sleeves with this year's official F1 title. The game inches closer to reality, knowing Codemasters. Aside from performance enhancements, F1 2018 is also set to bring you more classic cars and a deeper career mode for all the wannabe racers. It has a provisional play score of 8.39. Overcooked 2. The best, if not the most celebrated couch party game in the world. This sequel to Ghost Down Games' cooking game is not as easy as it looks. With 4 of your friends, serve the perfect dish under constant pressure. From boiling, cooking, slicing, and basically everything kitchen related, you're in for a more nerve-wracking experience. It has a play score of 8.44. Guacamelee 2. Return to the Mexiverse in this long-awaited sequel to the smash hit Guacamelee. Embrace your luchador skills once again in its dazzling handcrafted new worlds. Weave through the treacherous Mexican landscapes, living or dead. It's better than ever with a play score of 8.68. Yakuza Kiwami 2. A remake of the 2006 classic, Sega's iconic action-adventure game is still the same as its original, but it has added a few gameplay improvements that resolve the original's confusing plot points. It has a play score of 8.74. Dead Cells. One of the slickest Metroidvanias out this year. A tribute to the legendary classic Castlevania, it mixes traditional platforming gameplay with the unpredictability of roguelike gaming. Explore their ever-changing castles with their special powers and discover new surprises with every death. It has a play score of 8.79. Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom Adventure Pack. This free Adventure Pack DLC lets you expand the random dungeon Faraway Forest Cave. Play as Evan and save the kingdom from Zeta and Blackheart. Additionally, the game features new outfits and items. It receives a provisional play score of 8.93. Slime Rancher. Monomi Park's cute and adorable exploration game lets you control an ambitious slime rancher named Beatrix LeBeau. Make a living by redecorating a dilapidated ranch to its full extent. Grow crops, raise chickadoos, and use slime science. It has a provisional play score of 9.12. Far Cry 5 Dead Living Zombies. A town full of zealots? Check. An adventure on Mars? Check. What's left for Ubisoft in their ridiculous DLC for Far Cry 5? Of course, zombies. Survive the horrors of the living dead in this final DLC pack. Team up with a friend and smash your way through a bloodthirsty hound of zombies. It has a provisional play score of 9.13. Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. Larian Studios' award-winning RPG is gearing up for its release in its definitive form to the PlayStation 4. This ultimate CRPG experience lets you create your own character, be it a flesh-eating elf or an imperial wizard, and it's better than ever with improved turn-based controls, fantastic story, co-op, and 4K support. It's one of the finest CRPGs ever made with a play score of 9.22. And that was our latest update of PlayStation 4's best and new games for the month of August 2018. If you want to talk more about the PS4, head over to the comments section and open up some discussion. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to become a certified What To Player. But wait! There's more. We also have a brand new gaming channel where we'll be live streaming our gameplays. So if you want to hang out with me, Claire, Juanita, Rain, and 30, subscribe to What To Play Gameplay. That's all of it. I'm done. See you next time.